Good old fruit, man. Good old fruit. Hello, sunset. Guys, want to see the sunset? That's the sunset. All right, guys, can we take a minute to appreciate something here? This is something I think a lot of people don't appreciate, and I myself definitely do not appreciate as much as I think I could, as much as I should. Check it out. All right, so 2016. Yeah, you and I, we came from rocks, rivers, and trees. Human beings came from rocks, rivers, and trees. Human beings, we came from rocks, dirt, and rivers and oceans down there, and trees. Rocks, rivers, and trees. And yet now we've gotten to a point now where I can be in Canada and you can be in America, like thousands of kilometers away, or me being in Canada and you be in Thailand, like millions of kilometers away. I think it's millions. And you get this message. So how is that possible? Check it out. Look at this. So let's say, for example, that's me in Canada, and that's you in America. I can have an idea for something, grab a camera, talk into the camera, and send that idea to you way over here in America, like thousands of kilometers away, right? And then you can now pick up and receive that message and watch me on video. Like, how is that possible? How the heck is that possible? We came from trees, we came from soil, and we came from the ocean over there. How is it now possible that I'm able to transmit a message from one part of the earth to the other? Just like that. Just like that. That is absolutely, it's still hard to believe, man. It's still hard to believe. Like, we take technology for granted, and this is just the beginning, man. The internet is in its infancy. The internet has really only been around for less than my life, man. I was born before the internet was born. The internet's not even as old as me. So the internet has been around for about 20 years. That is an infant. If you look at how long the wheel has been around, if you look at how long fire has been around. Fire has been around for maybe 10,000 years. The wheel has been around for I don't even know how long, maybe 1,000 years or so. And then the steam engine and the Industrial Revolution, maybe like 100 years ago, 120 years ago or whatever, right? And now the internet is just beginning, and not to mention like social media. Like, social media is the media. Social media is the internet. 53% of traffic on the internet goes to social media. 53% of traffic on the internet is going to Twitter, it's going to Facebook, it's going to YouTube, it's going to LinkedIn, it's going on Snapchat, it's going on all these social media websites. And oh man, it's like social media is the internet. And a lot of people have an idea for whatever, a business or a great way to live, or just a philosophy or something, anything, and it just put it on the internet, and anyone that wants it can come and grab it. You want it, you watch it. You don't take it. So it's really like the best platform ever. The internet is so amazing. Social media is so amazing. It's bringing people together. And yet, here's the thing about this. I have an idea. I'm one person way over here. I really don't like the look of that leaf. Let's change that. That looks a lot better, huh? Okay, so I'm here by myself, right? Nobody else is around me, no other human beings in sight. I'm all alone physically. Like, there's no one else that I can touch right now, like in my vicinity. This is me. I can send an idea to someone here, way thousands of miles away. I can send a message to someone there, and literally over 1,000 people are probably gonna watch this video. So 1,000 people, that's like, if there was 1,000 people here, they would not fit on this rooftop right now. 1,000 people could not fit here. They probably couldn't even fit up on that rooftop either. Like 1,000 people is just too many people to even fit in this vicinity right here. They'd have to be like way down there. And even if there was like 1,000 people, they couldn't even fit in this area. If I was standing here like a king, looking down at like the Vatican or something, 1,000 people could not fit there. That's just too many people, right? And yet, again, we think that thousands of people are watching this video, and yet I don't feel that. I never feel that. I'm all alone here. I'm all alone here, and the person making their video behind their computer is all alone there physically, and the person who vlogs in their bedroom is all alone there as well, you know? So it's like physically we are alone, and just because a bunch of people from a bunch of different areas around the world are watching, it makes us believe that, you know, we're part of something bigger, which is interesting, because I'm going to a festival in a few weeks in Denmark. I'm going to another festival a week after that in the UK, and then a couple weeks after that I'm going to another one in New York. And at the first two festivals, the one in Denmark and the one in London, and the one in the UK, there's only going to be about 100 people at each of those festivals. So each video I put up gets 1,000 views, pretty much minimum 1,000 views. And yet I'm going to a festival, I'm so excited to be able to speak with 100 people. Why? In fact, why am I so excited to go to a meetup with only like 2 or 3 friends? Why am I so excited to go for lunch with a friend? Why am I so excited to go eat durian with Gabby tomorrow? Why am I so excited to, yeah, on July 2nd, go downtown Vancouver with a bunch of other vegans, and just there's only gonna be like 20 people there, and I'm like, yes, 20 people. Why? I get 1,000 views right here on YouTube. 1,000 people can watch this and comment and get ideas from me here. Let's get to the point. Because we are social animals. By design, we are designed to be around other people. When we're alone, if we were ever alone in nature, it would be under a time of severe stress. We would have been kicked out of our tribe, or we'd be lost in nature, or we'd be like dying, you know, so we go off to die alone or something. And yet in modern day, it's like totally be okay to like live in our caves all alone, and everyone has like their own little plot of land and big walls around, and mansions, only like 2 people in them, and like half the time one person's always at work and the other person's just at home. There's a lot of, you know, kids who just stay home alone all day. And it's like in nature that would never happen. That's why it feels so good to be around other people. It feels so good to be around other people. And granted, yes, of course, we all like our alone time. It's fine to have alone time. A moment in time, you know, maybe a couple hours here and there, maybe even a full day every now and then. But even that is pretty extreme when you consider how good it feels to be around other people. If you don't like to be around other people, the people you're around are not they're probably the best people for you to be around. It's kind of like if you don't like fruit, it's because you haven't had good fruit. If you don't like human beings, it's because you're not around great human beings. If you don't like animals, it's because you haven't had a chance yet to hang around great animals that you love. So what I'm getting at is that it doesn't matter if 1,000 people, 10,000 people, 1,000,000 people see my videos. If I'm not with them physically, I will feel, I can get maybe not feel alone, but still crave that flesh to flesh connection, you know? We all do, that eye contact, that like, hey neighbor, how's it going? Yeah, and we can adapt to anything, sure, we can adapt to being alone, we can get good at anything, but just because you can adapt to something doesn't make it healthy. Just because you can adapt to something doesn't make it healthy. The longest living people on the planet, the people who live to be over 100, more often than not have a strong sense of community. In fact, they're around other people more often than they're not. They're around other people more often than they're not. It's strength in numbers, there's love in numbers. It feels like everyone's got your back, you got their back. The purpose of life is really to help other people. It really is to help other people. So you're activating your life purpose when you're around other people, because you can help them like that. You know, you can always be helping people. And I made another video saying the purpose of life is to feel joy. But the way to joy, the fastest way to joy is to help other people. So it's a beautiful full circle there. You know, if you want to make people happy, do what you love. And by doing what you love, you're helping other people. Because you're setting an example. You're saying, hey, you know what, I'm doing what I love, you can do what you love. So when we're around other people, we're constantly saying that example, and they're saying the example for us. It's like a full circle of energy going around and around and around. But if I'm here on YouTube, and I'm like, hey guys, I know you're in Mexico, I know you're in Thailand, I know you're in America, but I'm here in Canada, way far away from you, and I'm doing what I love, like, okay, that's like a bit of an example, and maybe you get a bit inspired watching these videos, but I guarantee you, you'd be so much more inspired, you'd be so much more pumped up, you'd have so much more fire going on inside you if you were right here beside me with my arm around you and saying, you know what, homie, how's it going, man? Let's go for a walk, let's talk shop, let's talk business, let's talk social media, let's talk girls, let's talk fraternalism, let's talk whatever you want to talk about, let's talk life, let's talk fitness, whatever you want. Like, it's just me and you, let's do it. Or a group of us even better. a group conversation is for me, I've had best group conversations ever. I love group dynamics. I love problem solving, I love teamwork. So when I'm with like, you know, 3 or 4, even 10, 20, 30 people, I love being in a group discussions, you know, problem solving with group. I absolutely love that. One of the best times of my life was at Woodstock Fruit Festival when there was like maybe 20, 30 of us. We went in those forests and we had to like solve a bunch of different problems. And it was just like all our monkey brains got turned on. It was so primal, it was so primitive, it was so natural, it was so raw, it was so real. And so I absolutely loved that. I know everyone else around there loved that too, because it was like, wow, okay guys, what are we gonna do? Like, let's figure it out, let's be creative, let's figure out this problem. Like, there's gotta be a solution. There's gotta be a solution. And there always was. We always figured it out. But initially, whenever we were you know, prompted with the question, or the problem, the mystery to solve, immediately it's like, well, how are we ever gonna solve that? That's like impossible. The first thing comes to mind is impossible. But then everyone's like, hey, well, what if you try this? Well, yeah, that's a good idea. What if you try that? How does it feel to fail 10,000 times? Edison, before he invented the light bulb, or after he invented the light bulb, he said, I didn't fail 10,000 times. I just found, it just took me 10,000 steps to invent the light bulb. So anyways, guys, I just want to say that being with people in person is much different than being with them on Skype. It's much different than being with them on the phone. It's much different than being with them, you know, on YouTube like this. Like, I'm not even like, there's not even like a direct communication back and forth here. It's just like you're watching this like maybe 6 months later, a year later, like a week later, maybe even a few hours later, then I upload this. But we can't have that energetic flow like we would in the flesh. You know, there's something about, something changes when it gets turned into pixels. So you're watching like this this like distant memory of what I was. It's very interesting. But anyways, just want to get that out there again. Remember, like, if you're here and you're putting up a YouTube video, you're somehow, a human being is here, another human being is here, there can be a massive forest or a massive volcano or a massive ocean between you two, and yet one person can communicate their idea to the other in vivid detail. This person can say, you know what, I like raw veganism, I'm gonna eat a bunch of fruits and vegetables, poof, goes up there. This person connects with that because they're on the same vibrational wavelength. They say, wow, fruits and vegetables, that's the way to go, I'm gonna start doing that. They start putting up videos about fruits and vegetables. Everyone over here starts listening. So we can definitely affect each other, we can definitely share a message that way. But again, just because we can adapt to a certain situation or a certain state doesn't mean it's healthy. I think it's much healthier to be around other people. And at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, there's gonna be like 400, 500 people there. It is the best time. It's not just 400 random people like I go downtown Vancouver, there's 500 people. This is 500 targeted people, 500 niche people, man, that all want the same thing, like-minded. It's like having 500 people on your team, 500 people in your family. Everyone gets to know everyone, everyone gets to support everyone. It's amazing. It is absolutely out of this world. So anyways, guys, there's a difference between getting 1,000 views on YouTube, because it's like one view at a time. Whereas if you're standing in front of 1,000 people or even 100 people, it's like 100 concentrated people. So, oh, it's really good stuff when you're around other people. So anyways, just gotta say that. I've got an app on my phone called Dailyo, and Dailyo pops up every night at like 5 or 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. whenever I set it for it. And it's like, how was your day today? And I can rate it like, oh, it's shitty, it was pretty good, it was awesome, it was like the best day ever. Right, I can rate it, I can say boom, boom, boom. Lately it's been either amazing or pretty damn good, like the top 2 ones. And so I click it, and then it asks me what I did that day. And I have these default things, like default activities, you know, like I went for a swim, went for a bike, went for a run, hung out with friends, did a Skype conversation, worked on my app, no-fap, successfully did no-fap, whatever, ate high-fat, ate low-fat, all these different things. And invariably the days that I have the best days are always the days that I got to hang out with other people. It's days I got to interact with other people and other animals, especially when I get to hang with other animals like dogs or cats even. It's just therapeutic being around them. You can watch cat videos on YouTube, you can watch dog videos on YouTube, you can watch other people on YouTube, but when you're with them, you get to interact with them, it's just in the flesh. Like, I interact with people on Skype and it's cool, but man, like, there's something about being close, there's something about being able to reach out and touch the other person. There's power in just knowing that you have that person right there for you. I used to go on long walks in the forest, like 2 or 3 hour walks in the forest, and I'd wake up and I'd just go for the walk. no food, maybe just some water in the morning. And on the days that I didn't bring food with me, like I just woke up, drank the water, and walked with my audiobook, I felt kind of, what's the word? I felt kind of like vulnerable, because at any moment I could maybe bonk. Like I wouldn't have any calories with me, I could bonk. So I felt more hungry than usual, I felt more like on edge than usual. But on the days I woke up, drank some water, put a banana in my pocket, put a couple dates in my pocket, and then went for the walk, I felt just rock solid. And I never actually reached in and grabbed the banana, interestingly enough. I never actually reached in and grabbed the dates and ate them. But it's just having it there made me feel so much more secure, so much more stronger. That just in case factor, you know? It's there if I need it, it's that safety blanket. It's that backup. So having other people around you is like that, man. Again, safety in numbers, safety with other people. So do what you can to get around other people more, and your life is just gonna take off, man. You're gonna feel even better. You can bounce ideas off people like boom, 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 boom. It's great. So the best times of my life was when I was around other people all the time. And yeah, still alone time, of course, but just maximize the time when you're around other like-minded people, I should say. Like-minded people. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks so much for watching these videos. It means a lot to me. I really hope to see you one day in real life. Adios. Thanks for watching the sunset with me too. That was nice. Bye-bye.